Alright guys, we are going to go over the Google Docs slides that I have presented for you. You have your white packets in front of you. I want you to take your time going through each one of these slides and making sure that you have all of these notes perfectly done. You guys have already done pretty decent on your quizzes. Now, if you happen to look inside of your textbooks that I have sent home with you, you should have the following textbooks. You should have this book, and it will have a sticky note with your name on it, this book here, and your textbook with your name on the spine. Yes, I borrowed someone's from school because they don't need it. So making sure that you have your belongings with you and not somebody else's, you're going to find inside of this textbook where this sticky note is at. I'm going to open it up. It's going to start at page 414. Now, when you open it, don't rip it open. You got to be careful because your DIA scorecard is inside here, and you will also have a sticky note attached to it. Some of you will not. Some of you will. Those who have that sticky note, you have the opportunity to go to Canvas. Everybody has the opportunity to go to Canvas and make it up. But if you have anything lower than a 70, you need to make sure that you're going to Canvas and you're doing your DIA 3 remediation. Again, that's DIA 3 remediation. Through Canvas, you have to find my name in Canvas, click in it, and do what you need. I will make another little video where I screen share and I show you how to do that if you've forgotten. So when you open up your textbook, setting aside my yellow book, when you're opening up your textbook, you're going to find several things. You're going to find your quiz back, you're going to find your white packet back, and you're going to find a yellow packet. That yellow packet we may not get to the week that you guys are out. Now, for those of you who are online and you're watching this, because my online students will have this as well, we will be doing that. That will be our vocab packet that we will be doing hopefully at the end of this week. So for the rest of you, make sure that you go through the Google Docs slide, one slide at a time. Make sure that your notes are completely filled in. If they are completely filled in, send me a message back saying filled in. Okay, now remember, I already know who needs to fill theirs in. I already know who doesn't. Okay? All right, so I'm going to make another video for you guys. I know these are super, super short. But if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me through Teams. Do not hesitate to not call me, but you can call me and leave a message for me at the front desk, and I will call you or your parent back as soon as I can on the school phone. Okay? Don't hesitate. All right. So the first thing you're gonna do is you are gonna pull up this Google Docs slide. And the first thing you're going to see, it says photosynthesis and cellular respiration. It's just a recap, all right? And it gives you a breakdown of everything that needs to be in there. Three details about photosynthesis, you didn't get it. That's okay. It's already here. 2 ways they're alike. It's already there. 3 details about the cellular. That's there too. Then you're going to go down to slide 3. Slide 3 gives you the chemical breakdown of what each one means. So for the cellular, it is sugar plus oxygen makes water, carbon dioxide plus APT. Now remember, APT means energy, or as it's stated here, R plus R makes P plus P plus P. It's all about breaking down and doing math in science class. Okay, so now we're going to slide on to 4. If you think I'm going too fast, you may pause the video at any time. So I'm going down to 4. Number 4. What is a plant's least favorite color? Its least favorite color. This is what we chose to do on here. So it says a plant's cells have chloroplasts, which contain the pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs most of all the colors of the visible light spectrum, which mainly becomes green, which is reflected. Okay, going down to 5, and it shows you a picture of what a chloroplast looks like. Now, for me, if I look inside a chloroplast, it looks like a stack of pancakes, if that makes sense, or just like a little, I guess you would say little cheeseburgers, just all stacked on top of each other. All right, and then it gives you photosynthesis and food. It gives you the percentage and everything that we had filled out for those questions that were there. So take your time. You could pause the video, look at your slides, write it in. It gives you in here in the slides that I've shared with you in the Google Docs link, it gives you glucose molecule, what the molecule looks like and how it's broken down. Slide 8 is where I'm at now. And again, it's the continuation of photosynthesis and food, which is F through I. So it's, again, those answers. So if you need to pause the video so you can write those in if you don't have them, go right ahead. I'm on slide 9, where it is the continuation, again, of photosynthesis and food. It is J through I, and I do believe that's the last one for that part. But again, you can pause this video, write down what you need to write down. All right, and then it gives you respiration. I'm so sorry, words are hard. It says, to unlock the energy and glucose produced by photosynthesis, green plants need to respire. So respiration releases energy for growth, reproduction, and other life processes. Okay? Unlike photosynthesis, they happen at both day and night. So someone had asked me a while ago, can you have photosynthesis at night? The answer is no. You need sunlight or one of those little red heating lamps on top of the plant. If you want the plant to grow constantly, non-stop, which to me is kind of unfair, it doesn't take a break, you can put a heating lamp over top of it where there's constant light on it. Slide 11 I really like because it shows you a picture of a cell and it shows you mitochondria and the chloroplast. Mitochondria, to me, it looks like a little maze. And again, the chloroplast looks like stacks of pancakes. So if you remember maize for mitochondria and pancakes, I don't know how pancakes work in there, but I guess there's a P in chloroplast. So pancakes are green and maize for mitochondria. All right, so the slide number 12 says game on. That was one of the games that we had played, and those are the answers you should have gotten for it. So that's answers A through D. And then the next slide, the next couple of slides are to finish up the rest of this question. So E through H, so you can pause, write this down. And then 14 has different little photos, and I really like these cute little differences. I'm looking at this for like a few seconds so that you guys can take a second. Photosynthesis formula, and then, so they're both formulas, and if you want to write those down, that would be really great. This white packet, do not lose it. Bring it back to school with you because you're going to put this inside your interactive notebooks. I'm not sending your interactive notebooks home with you because I haven't decided on what page we're going to put it on yet. All right, so it says match and color. I don't know what this one was. Match and color. Was it something that we did? So that's 1 through 6 in the match and color. And then 7 through 12. Yeah, this is the one that we had done together as well. So if you didn't get those, 15 and 16 are the match and color, and that is the 1 through 12 answers are there. And it says 11, it says the source of energy for photosynthesis, and it shows the sun. You can write the sun, or you can draw the sun like it's shown. Number 17 is the color, fill it in. It says take a few minutes to make sure that everything in the boxes are correct. So if you did 1 through 12 correctly, you'll be able to fill out that and make sure that you color it in because these are going home with you. I know that I have 2 class periods that we're not able to color that section in, so make sure that you have a green and a brown marker or crayon or colored pencil or even highlighters and color those in for me, okay? And again, we have another model of chloroplast and mitochondria and a good definition of how each one of these works. So if you need to take out your cell phone or if you want to write this down somewhere so that you have it in your notebook for later, this will be on a DIA or a future test. All right. Number 19. So number 19, again, is one of the things that we have done. What is the difference? So it's A through F for 19. And we did not do this exit ticket. But if you guys want to go ahead and write this exit ticket down, you guys can go ahead and do that, because I haven't given this to the kids in class yet. So you guys get an early sneak peek on this, okay? So take your time, write down number 20, write the whole thing. I know, I'm so sorry. Get a piece of notebook paper out for me and write that whole exit ticket down for me, okay? So it says, plants and some photosynthetic bacteria do photosynthesis in order to blank. So fill in the blank. So what? So it says A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So you need to fill in those blanks. They need blank, and they need blank, blank, and blank to do it. So what are the 3 things they need to do? So I'm pretty sure if we go back in our packet, we can find those 3 things. Again, if we go back in our quiz packet, we can find those 3 things, right? Good. Because I know one of those things should be ATP, right? I hope I'm right. I mean, I hope you're right too, but. And then E says, once they're done, the glucose moves into mitochondria to complete cellular respiration, which releases a lot of from the sugar. So it releases a lot of something from the sugar. In order to do cellular respiration, the mitochondria also needs, what does the mitochondria also need? You should know this by now. All right, and the last little bit here says, we need energy to live. So we eat plants or animals that have eaten plants. It's the circle of life. That's how it works. The blank we've eaten and the blank we breathe makes its way into mitochondria so it can complete the cellular respiration. Okay, so that, my dear friends, is what you need for this first video. So I'm going to make you your second video talking to you guys about what you're doing next on this slide.